you gotta kind of put up with like almost a half a minute to a minute of a little bit of cringe. I mean, what else can you expect from Cosmic Brian? I mean, come on. Oh, no wonder my kids don't watch my videos. What's up, vinyl community? Welcome to the Cosmic Realm. It's Cosmic Vinyl. I'm Cosmic Brian. It's Friday night. It's the weekend. Kicking ass, taking names. Fucking got. People are gonna be record shopping. People are gonna be making videos showing their records. People are gonna be little of this, little of that. It's gonna be fun, right? Live streams are gonna be in full effect, y'all. Weekends are great, man. Anyway, man, I got a video. It's Vinyl Finds video, but around this neck of the woods, we call it Far Out Finds. Okay, you probably got it the first time, but I'm gonna do it again. Far Out Finds. So welcome, man. Welcome all the new subscribers. Welcome all the guys that are always hanging out, always hitting the like button, always commenting. Man, I live for the comment section. So, man, I try to answer everybody's comment too. I even try and go back like to the older videos just to see if I missed maybe one or two. So, all right, let's get on with this. How about we start this off with the old Big Chug. We're rocking a little summer shandy, a little liney. Hope it's a twister. Oh, it's a twister. Woo! Right in the eye. Sorry about that, vinyl community. Anyway, hoist them up, man. Hoist them up. If you got a cold one, if you got a mixed drink, if you got a little doobage or some other edible or whatever, hoist it up and let's friggin' salute freedom. Freedom to be wild and insane. Freedom to be weird. Freedom to be whatever you want. That's what we do here in the Cosmic Realm, man. We can do whatever we want. Anyway, this Big Chug's for you, vinyl community.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Oh, that's cold. All right. First things first, and you consider yourself warned. Mind shields are coming off. He can see your soul. You heard the theme song. Oh, I better not throw it over there. My cat's over there. I'll probably hit her right in the melon. I can't see. Hey, thanks, Mr. Hand. Hey, Mr. Bony Hand here. How you doing, old buddy, old pal? Mr. Bones. Get back up there and hold on to that for me. Hold my beer down, will ya? Alright, so let's do this Vinyl Finds video. This is some stuff I've picked up probably over like the last month or so. So let's get it started. A little bit of everything here. We got CINQ, we got garage, we got funk, we got everything. So this first record first came across the Cosmic radar in this book right here. This book is called Psychedelia, 101 iconic underground rock albums from 66 to 70. This is a Richard Morton Jack put this together. Look at those album covers there. I mean, those are some heavy hitters in the psychedelic arena. Some good stuff there. Anyway, I actually tried to take it upon myself to get as many of these as I could. I was going to try and own them all. I do have a few, but man, there's a few here that... In fact, this one that I'm going to show you here in a second, I didn't think I had any chance of finding. But sure as hell, I found it. Now I can't find the page. Oh, here it is. Right there in the book. So let me show you the Free Spirits. This is the Free Spirits. This is like, these guys are credited with being like the first jazz rock album. It's called Out of Sight, Out of Sound. There's the front cover. Hopefully you guys can get a good shot of that. It's kind of a cool cover. And you've got the back there, and the guys look like they're maybe in a session or something there. It's got a nice little write-up about the band. But this band is probably most famous for having a young Larry Coryell, a jazz guitar giant, who went on to do several projects and be in several groups. He was one of the founding members of this band, along with Jim Pepper, who plays the jazz sax in this. Now you're probably thinking, how is that psychedelic? Well, this is kind of a mix of psychedelia, garage, and jazz. I mean, there is some killer jazz sax in this. This is just a really cool mix. This is kind of a bridge from the mod music to kind of a psychedelic music. It's pretty damn cool. Just jazz infused psychedelic tunes that incorporate the band writing and telling stories of them being on LSD. Acid man. Oh, I think I'm having a flashback. Actually, I've never had a flashback. I don't know what that's all about. In fact, I don't even know what we're talking about. What psychedelics? Like LSD, acid, what? Anyway, yeah, this is friggin' amazing. I mean, it's not heavy psych or anything like that, but it's got some really cool tunes. Don't Look Now, But Your Head Is Turned Around is the opener. And then you've got Cosmic Daddy Dancer, Tattoo Man. This is so good. So you know who would like this? Who would like this record? Sean from the Psychedelic Snow. He'd love this record. He probably already has it, actually, I bet. So anyway, that's starting us off, the Free Spirit. Now we're gonna shift gears in a big way here. This is, I actually played this as a intro on a couple videos ago. This is the TUFF Darts. Now the TUFF Darts, here I'll get you a better look there. TUFF Darts were a punk rock band. They were part of the CBGB scene. They played gigs at CBGB's, Max's, Kansas City. And Robert Gordon, who I showed in a video not long ago, who a rockabilly album with Link Ray, was their former lead singer. He left the band to go out on his own. And then this cat right here took over as the lead singer. Look at those. He's got like these gold teeth. I don't know if it's a grill or what, and I don't know if that's something he always has, but that's him right there too, with the gun on his throat and the smoke coming out of him. But that's Tommy Frenzy. What a great punk name, Tommy Frenzy. But this is like 1978 power pop, but power pop with like a kick in the nuts kind of attitude. These guys just are snotty. The lyrics are fun. They're kind of funny. I mean, listen to the song titles. Your Love Is Like Nuclear Waste. Rats, which is an opener I played not too long ago. There's a song on here called She's Dead. It's about this guy on a date with his girlfriend, and somehow she winds up dead. I mean, yeah, this is great. I mean, this is, if you like power pop and with a more like of a punky edge, it's not hard punk or anything like that, but this is really good power pop right here, full of hooks, guitar hooks, great guitar playing, man, reminiscent of like Johnny Thunders and stuff like that. This is good. TUFF Darts. And now I'm going into this. I showed this record. Actually, Steve Carlson turned me on to this record some time ago. He said, this album is for you, Cosmic Brian. And I went and checked it out, and he was fucking right. This is Undisputed Truth. This is a funk record, funk band. And this is called The Cosmic Truth. I mean, this thing was invented for Cosmic Brian. Look at the crazy artwork there with the gargoyle on a cross and just weird pictures and the band right there. But look at this. This was the kicker. Woohoo! Look at those afros. Those are 10s on the afro meter for sure. But anyway, this isn't the record we're talking about. These guys were the answer, Motown's answer to Parliament and Funkadelic. So I found out that from that album that they also had other albums. And I wanted to find one in particular. And it was this one right here. I found it down here. The Undisputed Truth, Higher Than High. Yeah, come on, we've all been there, right? I mean, those of you who, I've heard anyway. But anyway, more of the same here with the afros and the makeup. Now, these guys weren't as hardcore as, say, the Parliament and Funkadelic. They weren't that heavy. But this is a pretty great funk album. I mean, Cosmic Brian likes his funk. I mean, think about it. Funk is like the punk of soul and R&B. It even rhymes with punk. Funk and punk, right? I mean, so anyway, this is great. It's got songs like Boogie Bump Boogie. It's got a song called Poontang. It's got Higher Than High, the title track. I'm in the Red Zone, Overload. This is great funk right here. So we've already shown a little bit of jazz, psych, garage, and then we showed a little power pop and then some funk. And now we're gonna go into and who knows what we're gonna go into now. I'll tell you what we're gonna go into. We're going into a little bit of the CYNICS. Check out this like DIY type inner sleeve. Pretty awesome. I love the CYNICS. Check that out. I don't know. They've got their own. They started their own label, Get Hip Recordings. Cool custom label there. But yeah, the CYNICS are, I think, something that. Here, I'm gonna put this down. The CYNICS are something that I believe Garner's definitely talked about or shown. But this album here is called Living Is the Best Revenge. This album was a long time in coming because these guys started in the 80s, had a lot of like lineup changes in the 90s, and then they were like non-existent for like 8 years, didn't do anything, and then this album came out in 2002. There's the band on the back. And these guys are still just, knocking it out of the ballpark. Gnarly, sweaty, raucous, and brimming with, snotty attitude, garage attitude. This is great. Of course, a lot of it is like garage punk, and then there's some of it is even some mid-tempo like folk rock. It's a great mix of tunes, and I friggin' love it. And I need more CYNICS in my life, and I will get some. So they're out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the CYNICS. And then our last album here. This is an anthology, actually. This is another garage rock band. Also kind of pop too. This is kind of cool. It's got the little Obi strip here. As you can see, it says Lee Hazelwood. This is part of the LHI, Lee Hazelwood, as an institution or something like that. I can't remember. Let's get rid of that friggin' Obi strip. But yeah, Lee Hazelwood took these guys under his wing. Now, Lee Hazelwood didn't take very well to like artists like the Beatles and those, those pop band, those bands like that in the 60s. But for some reason, he took a shine to the Kitchen Sink. This is an anthology of some of their stuff here. They were actually first known as the Illusions. So there's this is like a 4-record set. So you've got the Illusion, some of the stuff when they were Illusions, and then they changed their name to the Y'alls. They are a Amarillo, Texas band after all, and so they got some of that stuff. And then of course they've got their kitchen sink stuff. Look at that. That's total psychedelic era background there, live show. But this is actually really pretty good. There's some great garage stuff here, little psych, lots of pop too. But you know, Cosmic Brian loves, set this up. Cosmic Brian loves 60s pop as well. But it comes with this, this great booklet too. It has a lot of the history. There's pictures of the band in here. Look a little squarish, but they're not really squares. They're actually a pretty damn good band. Some flyers here. This is just great. Like, you know, there's some great garage pop with some melodies. I mean, these guys. There's Lee Hazelwood there. That's their producer there. Her name was Susie Jane Holcomb. She really championed the band. There's a nice picture of some later 60s stuff that they did. Yeah, these guys were great, very talented. They moved from Texas out to LA, and of course they fell into the same thing that a lot of bands, you know, hoping to strike it big. You know, being on the road in those days was a thankless job. I mean, if you couldn't hang in there, because you didn't get paid a lot, the record sales were practically invisible, and then of course, you know, being young guys, they were distracted by the big city life, and unfortunately, they didn't hang in there, man, and so they were out. But this is just a great musical history of the kitchen sink. God, I got a killer deal on this record too. It was, I mean, this thing goes for like 30-40 bucks. I got it for I think it was like 10 bucks. So that's the kitchen sink. Anyway, that's my vinyl finds video. I didn't want to be too long, so got a lot of cool stuff coming. Just some quick, like, I'll give you just a quick glimpse. Doom, boom, boom, boom. I'll just show you some stuff. But I got lots of records that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. So if you're wondering what the opening segment was, this Helen KELTER SKELTER Melter. This is like electronic, neo psychedelia, some garage, heavy bass lines. I mean, if I crank that shit up again, you'd know it, man. Check it out. Anyway, you guys stay safe out there. Keep hanging out with Cosmic Brian. And after all, stay cosmic! Peace, y'all. Love ya.
It's Cosmic Vinyl.